it's interesting to watch a band like U2 release another record because it comes with a whole load of baggage. Actually, are they going to attract anybody new? And in some ways, is the baggage that they come with going to put some people off?
Can this album be as successful as their previous work?
I would imagine there are executives at their record label who've got everything crossed that it's hugely successful. If it all goes wrong, you'd imagine there'd be people leaping off tall buildings. The last two albums, I think, have been, in many respects, disappointing. It's been the one time in their history where they've played safe.
Over the past 3 decades, some of the albums that you've produced have been absolutely seminal. So I guess there's an inherent problem in setting a high benchmark, in that if you don't come up to that, then you're always going to be judged against your previous work, right?
Well, yeah, but I think we go into it making music that we're interested in. And we always, whenever we start making music that way, gradually we seem to make music that's relevant to where we are.
We got to the end of the summer when we were supposed to deliver the album, and it just, nothing was sort of coming together. It was like the songs were nearly there, but nothing was getting finished.
Was that scary?
We just kind of talked to each other and decided that we could have put something out, but we knew it wasn't the album we wanted to make.
This collection of songs ended up being what we were interested in doing, and as it happens, I think they're as good as anything else, if not better. I mean, everyone says this about themselves, but I think this is our best record to date. I think
it is the usual, isn't it? Yeah, it's our best ever. You know, I mean, you sat in that chair and just said, yeah, people are saying it's our best ever. People are saying it's our best ever, though. They actually are.
Yeah.
The recording sessions saw the band returning to work with long-term collaborator Brian Eno. And for inspiration, upping sticks and heading en masse to Morocco.
Do you think the location actually lends something to the music? Is it integral, or is it just like nice to be somewhere that's quite hot?
You're good. Fez is this, I guess it's the holy seat of Morocco. It's their religious capital. A few years ago I said, I'm going. And I said to the band, there's no chance you would be interested. And the drummer piped up, that sounds very interesting. Now, getting Larry Mullen to leave the north side of Dublin is tricky. So the idea that he wanted to go to Morocco, I said, there must be something else.
And we got so many great ideas out of that time that, you know, it was clear that we were making a record, that there was something going to come out of this that we were going to release.
It was also somewhere that wasn't Dublin, and Dublin docks, and it was hot and it was dusty. And we found some kind of physical location for the song.
Click down, yeah, thanks.
good ideas tend to take charge of the room. It be that songwriting, you know. We've lost the bit of, well, that was my idea, so how could it not be good? That went when we were about 20.
I know things happen when you create music with people you know and care about, that are inexplicable. I mean, they just, you know, it's like back to that old thing. What's the formula? There isn't a formula. It just, shit happens.
So it's a killer bass part, rocking bass part, really, really something. The rest of you are shite.
Live performance has always been at the heart of what you two do, and after 32 years, they're still one of the biggest draws on the planet.
You're hard pushed not to be impressed by what Bono manages and the rest of the band managed to create in that really massive space.
He's utterly unafraid of making a fool of himself and of putting himself out there.
You actually feel quite close to those guys who are on stage.
When we walk on stage, I have heard many people tell me that there's involuntary actions, that people, their hair stands up in the back of their neck. They don't even like the band. The hairs go back up, and they want to know why. And I tell them, well, the thing that they don't know, which is, it happens to us too.
I think it's when you play live you kind of discover the songs. It's you know, that's when you're, you know, you find out how good or how great or how not so great a song is. It's when you play it in front of your audience.
Even now when we're putting an album together, I'm always thinking like, well, how's this going to go over live? You know, it's like part of the testing in my head is like, will this song cut it live?
You know, we've spent most of our lives on stage facing our audience, grabbing them by the throat or, you know, biting them or whatever. You know, it's a very physical relationship with our audience.
One thing that's always